Hi, you guys. This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. I know you're having an awesome, a super fantastic, a marvelous day. No matter where you are, day, evening, afternoon, it's all is well. Yeah, the things that we have to make sure we have the right perspective of the thing. Yes, the media is doing this. Yes, this is happening in our lives. But we do have to go through, guess what, good and things that we think not good. I know, I'm with you. But you know what? Things happen in life, and people make decisions, and they think in their mind at that particular time it's a right decision, even though it may not be a good decision. You see what I'm saying? I have learned in my life to take people and accept people where they are. You cannot make anybody believe what you believe, right? You can't make them. What you have to do is not talk all the time, just show them. The evidence that you show in your life is the best testament that anyone can say. You can say one thing, but what you're doing, okay? Woo, that's a whole other topic right there, right? I am Dr. Renee Sunday, and I have the awesome opportunity of being your host. Here on Good Deeds, what we do is we help you shine your light to the world. And people say, Dr. Sunday, what you talking about? What is that light? That light is your goals, your dreams, the purpose that you hear in life, and your destiny. And that is what we do here. We help you shine that to the world and share your message to the world. I'm so excited. But we're going to get started here. I know you're waiting on the question. The question for Dr. Renee for this session. The question is, Dr. Sunday, how do you, and I get this all the time, but this one has a little twist to it. How do you do all the different businesses that you start and the different things that you do? You make them seem so streamlined and professional. And I say, oh, well, first of all, thank you for the compliment. That's what I told the person. But everything you do, you should do with excellence, right? You should do it professional. You should. I mean, a lot of people say they're in business, but they don't have the structure. They doing business without a license. They do, doing all this stuff. But you have to make sure you're professional about a thing, right, and have excellent customer service. But I told the person, they were kind of shocked. I told them I have plenty of systems in place. The amazing thing that I was able to take over from being in the medical field first, full time to what I'm doing now is it's a system that you have to have in place. The great examples we have is McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. It's a system. So no matter where you are, it's a system if you work for any of those corporations. And I learned that very early in my career, in my ministry, that the preaching I do, the nonprofit, the radio and TV and magazine, all the things that I do, it's a system, okay? So the thing about it is that's what you got to realize, that no matter if somebody click on your website in the morning and evening, the same thing should be there, right? So just like when you go in Chick-fil-A, you're going to think about it now. When you go in at McDonald's, it's a system in place. When they try to upgrade you to get fries when you don't want fries, that's a system. They have been taught to say that. Yeah, I know you're saying, what? Yeah, and I have a lot of systems and bells and whistles, if you want to call it that, in my businesses as well. So, from one day I can go from publishing to the radio to doing anesthesia all in the same day because I have systems in place. Amen? All right. But that was, of course, we talked a little bit more in detail on the things that I offer, but that was just a synopsis of what I actually offer. But we're going to get started here. We actually have an amazing young man with us this morning, afternoon, depending on where you are, Mr. Mario Evans. He's a consultant and an artist. The thing about it is the spirit of excellence, is over his life. So we actually, okay, y'all know what I'm about to say. Get your pen and paper. Get it ready because, you have to be able to receive things. You have to be willing to hear and glean what other people have done and what they say so we can actually move forward into the next level as well. So we want to welcome none other than the amazing, the phenomenal Mario Evans. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Welcome to Good Deeds.
It's awesome. Thank you for having me, Dr. Sunday. Before we get started, I just want to give all the glory, honor, credit, praise, all to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for getting to this point, and for you for giving me this platform.
Amen. I love it. That's it, number one. But Mario, let's do this. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, because I only tipped the iceberg. Tell us a little bit more about yourself and the amazing things that's going on in your life.
Yes, indeed. I am a 20-year military veteran. I just retired last August of last year, and I'm also a music consultant. Can you hear me?
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, we got you. We're loud and clear.
Okay. Yes, I look for and vet talented individuals for music and movies to Sly Entertainment Media Company. And as a matter of fact, the owner of that company, my business partner, Bad Boy Billy Sly, is on the line as well with us. Are you there, Billy?
I am. Good afternoon, good evening in some places.
Wow, welcome to Good Deeds. I love a tag team. That's amazing. So you guys, the thing is, y'all just being shy. So tell us, is there any particular genre that you like to work with, or kind of dive a little deeper to let us know what, hey, because we want to be prepared when we come to you.
No, Doctor, all genres are welcome. I don't care from rock to country to R&B to whatever style of music that you do. We're able to mentor you and help you develop and wherever you're at in your career.
Wow, that's amazing. But let's step back a minute, because in the world, it's three places come to mind when we talk about film industry and music. Everybody talks about New York, California, and now Atlanta is actually on the map for that. But in regards of us having an idea, or, when some people say, well, I sung in the choir at church, what should we have already in our presence? Because from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of people in your industry can just look at a person, can have a person talk, and they have that it factor, if you will. So talk to us a little bit about that, because you guys have that discernment that actually if that person has it and how much you have to work with them to get actually to the next level.
I'm glad you asked, Doctor. Billy, go ahead. I'd like Billy to go ahead and chime in on that.
Dr. Renee Sunday, how are you? This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. I am the CEO and president of In the Movies LLC, Sly Entertainment Records, and Sly Radio. And yes, I can answer that question without a problem. Now, I vet everything that comes through my front door, I must say. And a lot of times when we find neophytes out there who have something to offer the industry, they usually do not approach us with the humility that they should possess. Because by the time we finish vetting them, many times they walk through the door smiling with a smirk, and then they walk out sad because they thought they were everything in a bag of chips without putting the requisite time into developing their craft. And when we offer to assist them with that, which is artist development, they're feeling insulted or something to that nature. So I do not take artists by face value, not in this day, not in this time.
I totally understand. With that. But, if someone, because now correct me if I'm wrong, because I've been working on my voice a little bit as well. So what I hear from a lot of the people that do voice, get your voice right, the teaching and the because I used to just talk and sing and then take care of my voice like I was supposed to. But from my understanding, they said that presence, if you will, means a lot. I mean, some people that doesn't sing as, as great as Mahalia Jackson, way out, really, Shirley Caesar, if you actually have that presence nowadays, it actually helps a lot. But, of course, you need to have that talent. But then if you have that confidence and you have that presence, it actually speaks volumes to actually your management and your career in the music industry.
I can speak on that a little bit. I'll speak on that a little bit. That is correct, Dr. Sunday. You must have that stage presence, that what they call that it factor, if you want to connect with your audience, because your audience, they want you to be vulnerable. They want to know who you are. They want you to bear yourself. That way, they're able to communicate with you when you're up there on that stage, and you're able to command their attention. And you're a storyteller when you're up on that stage. You're telling them the story through music, and also you have to have, I think, and Billy's gonna chime on this too as well, a business knowledge. A lot of artists, like Billy said, come to us and they think they have it all down pat, but the business side of it, they have not a clue. And so it's important to know to dot your I's and cross all your T's as far as knowing the business, and so you won't get taken advantage of. And Billy, you can add to that.
I'll be glad to. And another thing, Dr. Sunday, it really depends on where this extra performance to make up for the lack of talent vocally is coming from. So there's an extrinsic and there's an intrinsic scenario that need to be considered. If it's extrinsic, then you're only going to get that surface stuff that cheap, let me throw this together for you guys and do it on stage like I deserve an applause. Or you're going to get that intrinsic scenario where the individual does have enough talent to at least sing on the stage, but they're coming from the creative side of themselves. And in order to be creative, it takes more time to be intrinsic, which means more time almost guarantees a better scenario for those who are going to indulge in viewing what it is that you are going to put on that stage. And then it takes grit. So if you don't have grit, which is passion, and that turns into growth, and that growth done correctly with the proper information, the proper training, and the proper help, for that matter, all of that together can and will in many cases cause a phenomenal outcome to the ears of those who are listening, to the eyes of those who are viewing, and to the heart for those who are feeling. And you know, Dr. Sunday, the thing that people remember the most is how you made them feel. And that takes intrinsic, not extrinsic.
You didn't say it there. We're going to do an amen on the end of that. That's true. That's true. I'm serious because there's so much going on in the world. So people actually want to see themselves in what you're doing and what you're saying. And it really makes a big difference because in the past, and we can say this in the past, the entertainment industry was kind of different, and I think when as the years gone on, especially with the millennials, people, and I have to tell my parents, they 70 and 80. If you really listen to what they saying, they are telling a story, just like you said. They saying it from what they see. So we have to respect that, and that's what's their opinion, and that's what they actually, what they're seeing at that particular time. So, wow. Oh, you guys are on it. I'm just totally enjoying this. But let's do this if it's okay. Let's switch a little bit because we love talking about the performance. But, movies, seem like every week a new movie is coming out, a new this is coming out. And I have to talk about Atlanta because I live here. So many people move to Atlanta for the music industry, for the, film production, et cetera. In regards of that, when we actually come to you, do you want us to have certain things kind of in place? Or, I mean, if I just have that burning desire, like you just said, that grit, if I have that, kind of where do you kind of want us to be a little bit before we actually, contact us so we can actually, both move forward to the next level?
Well, Billy is the movie expert. I'm going to let him speak on that. Go ahead, Billy.
Thank you, brother. What I would like to say in regards to that, Dr. Sunday, is that it depends on who you are asking that question to. Now, I believe in generational wealth. So, asking me that question, my answer is probably going to be a big margin difference with my answer than others. I'm always looking to help the neophyte or the beginner. Many times, people just want to shut them out, keep the industry small, keep it under control. I want to help that unknowledgeable individual become knowledgeable. I just gave somewhat of a keynote, and I say somewhat because it was a random scenario, but I ended up turning it into a keynote, on the fact that black, as an example, movie makers, they have been pretty much boxed out of making movies and film for decades. And now they found it a little easier to get their short films, some feature films and things like that on Prime and Netflix and things to that nature. The problem I'm having is that these new filmmakers, and it unfortunately plagues the minority scenario all around the board, and I'm talking pretty much all minority, they end up making films that look horrible when you view them. And there's a reason. It's a lack of training. We're excited because we get a chance now to be seen by whoever wants to see us, and we have the opportunity to be seen by the world because they're letting us put our movies in, and it's viewable, it's available. We're in reach of the world now. The problem is putting the cart before the horse, not learning how to use a camera properly, not knowing what an ISO is, not knowing what high white is and bringing it down, don't know how to use a meter. Actors and actresses don't know how to use diction in order to portray what characters they're playing. A lot of them think they're supposed to perform, and the only thing that causes is baffoonism. So there are a lot of issues with our minority filmmakers due to lack of education. Opportunity is there, but this is a very small community. So if you come out the door putting up just any old kind of thing without having the understanding of how to put a movie together properly, and that's everything from the script to blocking to knowing that there's 3 acts, the whole kit and caboodle, they're defeating themselves in the present and destroying their future. Because when their name comes up later on, oh, isn't that the guy who made that crazy-looking film and they actually had the nerve to put it out? That's the outcome of that situation. So we help them, and that's one of the reasons why I'm actually doing a film festival right here in Duluth to address that. And I teach a conservatory every Sunday at 12. Well, we can talk about that more if you like.
Wow. I mean, you're right. That's why I tell people and my clients and everybody that wants to do a radio TV show, think 2 or 3 times before you put something out there, because your reputation can be kind of not good if you put something out there. And never talk about anybody. Never. I tell them all the time, you're putting all this stuff without thinking on social media. I just have to plug this in regards to reputation. We went on a cruise about a couple of weeks ago to the Dominican Republic. How about 2 people, and that's a lot to me on a big ship, were familiar with Good Deeds Radio and TV. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is my PR people doing a good job.
That's awesome. It's a good feeling.
So I was excited. Yes, but if it's okay, I would like to tell us a little bit more about the things that's coming up, because I need to see how I can be a part. But I'm serious. So let us know about the things that's coming up and how we can actually, be a part, and we can actually get people to come. Yeah, help support you with that.
I'll be glad to, and I'll also leave a spot in there for Mario on his participation with this as well. So I won't give the whole piece, because I want to leave some pie left over for the man, the myth, the legend, on the reasons why I'm here today on this radio show, a beautiful radio show, by the way. So let me give a little background real quick.
Team sport. It's a team sport.
Team sport. Indeed it is, brother. So, and we're recruiting Dr. Sunday, I hope. But let me tell you how it's going down.
That's right.
Okay.
Bad Boy Billy Sly, if you recall, should be synonymous with names like Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick. I have many artists I worked with in the past. Worked under Patti LaBelle over at Shea LaBelle's in Philly. I'm from Philadelphia. I have a long history of working with major artists. I started in the music industry and entertainment industry at the age of 7. And I came through the dirtiest door that the industry possessed, and that's the butt-in door of the industry. So I fought, scratched, crawled, cried, and fought again in order to get the internal status of being an entertainment industry insider. And that status has helped me along the way because I've only pretty much dealt with the internal moving parts of the industry. But I am nationally known and locally loved, just to say. Ultimately, that's my background. I ended up going to the New York Film Academy, and there's my plug about being educated. I ended up going to Full Sail University for digital cinematography, my other plug for continuous education. And when I got to Atlanta, God brought me here because my house, my business was destroyed from Hurricane Irma. I've only been here for about 6 months. And about 2 weeks in, I was already putting together a film festival. So the film festival is called, which is named after my LLC, my company, In the Movies LLC, first annual movie and music video film festival. The grand prize for the best movie is $1,000 that I'm giving away. The grand prize for the music video is $500 that I am giving away.
I'm there. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like they dropped off. What we're going to do is just real quickly, we're going to play a little piece here, and we're going to be back. And you know here at Good Deeds, we love you. We'll be right back.
This is John Schamberger, founder and CEO of Millionaires Trainings Only. We are proud to support and listen to Good Deeds Live every Mondays and Thursday at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time with your host, the platform builder, Dr. Nate Sunday. So remember, wherever your mind can conceive and believe in your purpose, it can achieve. And don't stop. Get it.
We're back. We're going to get our people back in here. Woo-hoo. Technology, we love it, but we always have a plan B. Are you there, gentlemen?
Right here.
I've made it back.
We do apologize.
Well,
it happens in the middle of talking about money.
It keeps you humble, okay?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. So to finish off that little piece, just stating that the grand prize for the best music video, and there is no genre involved, is $500, one 32-inch flat-screen television to the artist that's in that music video that end up being the victor of the grand prize. And then on September the 15th, I am doing a Q&A conservatory about the music industry, the movie industry, and how they connect as well, and branding, both personal branding and business branding for businesses that are striving to move forward into either industry or both. Last but not least, I am doing at 12 p.m. every Sunday with my sponsor, Venture Cinema 12 in Duluth. I am doing a conservatory from 12 to 3, and I am teaching producers, directors, director of photography, actors and actresses, and individuals who want to be a part of the industry, whether movie or music, how to do just that. Along with that, there's 8 classes. And that is what I am doing in order to help individuals who are trying to get in so they won't run into the pitfalls that you just got finished discussing. And what Mario does in this situation is he looks for individuals to recruit. So I'll give that to Mario, if I may.
Yes, absolutely. Dr. Sunday, I just want to, every individual, if you think you have talent or you believe that you have what it takes to make it in the music or movie industry, don't sell yourself short. One thing I see a lot, Dr. Sunday, is there's a lot of, I would call it age discrimination. You know, they usually have a cutoff for age when it comes to the entertainment industry. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you feel you've got what it takes, reach out to myself or Billy, because we will listen to what you have to offer. We will listen to you, and we will give you every opportunity to show what you've got to offer, no matter what age it is. And also, you can reach out to me at nccfamily625@gmail.com. And as well, you can reach out to Billy through www.inthemoviesllc.com. And we are available. If you want to reach out to us and you feel you have the talent, give us a call. And hey, let's get it going. Let's get it rolling. And remember, it's never too late to achieve your dreams. If you're living and you're breathing, you can do it. It's going to take hard work, though. It's going to take a lot of hard work. And me and Billy talk about all the time, Dr. Sunday, if you're not afraid of hard work, you'll get somewhere.
Indeed, you will.
I love
it. And
love
Dr.
it.
Sunday,
I'm so happy. Go ahead.
I just wanted to tell you the one part that I was saving real quick was the fact that I'm in the middle of my third rewrite. I do about 6 rewrites when I do a screenplay. I'm on my third rewrite of a screenplay that is about the movie theater, which is Venture Cinema 12, our partner in crime in this event. And I'm shooting that movie at the theater, and it just so happens that there is a role for one radio DJ or spokesperson to do a piece about the theater itself, which is the actual inciting incident that causes the protagonist within that screenplay to go into overdrive to prove the world wrong about what they think about their theater. So there are some really cool things happening. I'll be pulling people from my classes when they begin showing up and finding out if they want to be a part of the movie as well. And it's going to be a part of the film festival. And if we shoot it and finish it in time, it will be playing at the film festival at the theater, along with the participants who end up in first place and grand prize place. So that is pretty much the whole kit and caboodle relative to In the Movies LLC First Annual Movie and Music Film Festival 2018.
Ooh, we love it. We love it. You know, I'm going to put my application in when we get off the air. Okay. Hey, it's always good that what Bishop J said. He said, yeah, I changed it. He said, get ready. You got to be ready, be ready, be ready, okay?
And we'll take it up a notch, Dr. Sunday. Say, me and Billy, we always say you got to stay ready.
Stay ready.
That's right. That's right. I totally. You're right about that. Oh my God, I just recently had the opportunity of interviewing Bishop Jakes, and I was so scared. I was like, oh, let me, to talk right, and it was just so amazing because he is so versed that he said my name over and over and over, and I was like, I wanted him so bad to just call me Renee, and he kept saying Dr. Sunday. So I thought it was just amazing experience. He's the same on TV and in his church as he is in person. So I just thought about that. But gentlemen, first of all, we want to just thank you so much for being in your purpose. That's just important. And then also thank you so much for taking your time out and being a guest here on Good Deeds with us.
Our pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
You're
definitely
welcome.
a pleasure.
If you need us for anything, no, I was just going to say, if you need us for anything, please don't hesitate to contact us.
Well, I'm contacting you right now. I only need one thing, Dr. Sunday. I need one thing. I need to know that I made you feel something and that I added value to your life and your listeners' lives. Without that, this would be in vain for me. So if there's something that moved you to want to press on and reach back out, I want you to know that our doors are open at In the Movies LLC, Sly Entertainment Records, and Sly Radio also, because those are companies that I own. They are also sponsoring this event, and you are something else. I love the way you handle your show. Your patience is insane. It's a wonderful experience being on your show. So please, I need to know I added value to you. And if you got any more feedback towards that goal of mine, that would be all I need to make the rest of my day.
And Billy is going to pay.
I love the teamwork. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dr. Sunday, Billy's going to pay for this the time that we go over too as well.
No, it's okay. I really love the teamwork that you have. That speaks a lot because nowadays people want their own thing, but let's just do it together. Let's do it together because it does take the whole village to obtain your goals and dreams. And I think Bishop Jakes said this as well. If you look at the word team, I is not in there. So that means it takes more than you to actually make the vision plain.
That's right.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Wow. But thank you so much, gentlemen. We thank you so much, and we love you here at the Good Deeds family. We're going to be reaching out to you very shortly, but thank you so much for being here with us on Good Deeds.
Thank you for having us, and God bless and continued success, Dr. Sunday.
Indeed.
Thank you. Woo, ladies and gentlemen, we had a Powerball, didn't we? That was amazing. I love it. And, they right here in town, so if you hear, I know some of you, you want to move to Atlanta. I know, right? But you know what? The thing is, we need to support each other. I said that. I love to collaborate, but, we actually need to do that, not just say it in our social media and don't do it. Amen? That's a whole nother level, right? Okay? But, here at Good Deeds, we support you in the things that you do, okay? Because somebody right now, think about this, somebody right now needs you. They need you to take care of the problem that they have, that's the thing that's burning inside that they need to get out to the world. Yeah, I'm serious. Amen. Okay, yeah, we're going to say amen now. But you know what? We do, if you want an opportunity to have your own radio show, if you want to be a guest, we have that opportunity as well. And also, if you want to advertise a sponsorship with us here on the Good Deeds Radio, the TV show side, or even the magazine, we actually have all those opportunities. If you want to subscribe to the magazine, if you want to be a contributor to the magazine and write an article, you can do that. And also, we have a publishing company, Sunday Publishing Company. So get that out. Get it out, okay? That book, the poetry, that screenplay, get it out, okay? And also, we have a nonprofit organization called Sunday Foundation. And what we do with that, the things we take for granted, food, clothing, and shelter, we take care of that for people, right? Our brothers and sisters. We also have an educational piece with that, and also we have a program called the SUN program, S-U-N, and that's actually we help people that have family members in the intensive care unit. The basic assessments we take for granted again, right? Okay, y'all, okay. And also we have a mentorship and we have a scholarship program with that. All of our information is at our website, reneesunday.com. Again, that is www.renee, which is R-E-N-E-E, Sunday, SUNDAY.com. Now, also check out the new website. I had to step the brand into the left a little bit, but in excellence, because now I'm doing a lot as a professional medical expert, because I'm an anesthesiologist as well. So that website is Dr., which is D-R, Renee, RENEEMD.com. Again, that is www.Dr., which is D-R, Renee, RENEEMD.com. And guess what? Both for the website, we have free gifts just for you, and you. Okay? But always remember, you do have a calling. You do have a reason you were born. You're not a mistake. I know that hurt your ears, but you need to hear that. You're not a mistake. You got to do the three things. You got to believe, you got to trust. And guess what? You got to walk that thing out. You got to action. You got to do something, right? You got to say it with me. You got to don't stop. You got to get it. You got to get your purpose and get your purpose now. You know, this is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.